Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to talk about a topic because this is happening in my area, and I'm sure some of you have seen my community post, and yeah, I want to talk about the guy that's missing from Minnesota on Clouds Peak. So, very unfortunate that he did not have like a personal location device. And yeah, I know people do things like that by themselves, but he really didn't know this area. And yeah, we just don't have phone service up in the mountains. I guess he was able to text his wife when he got to the summit and hasn't been heard from since. He was a little bit late getting to the summit. Now, I've been up there 4 times, and basically if you're at the base of it, you want to get up in the morning and plan on spending the whole day going up and getting back down carefully. Thunderstorms are very common all summer long in the Bighorns in the afternoon, and supposedly he got into a thunderstorm with hail. That's scary, because I'm worried that on his way down he lost his way. And Clouds Peak is basically got the west side where you boulder hop up. It's all day long, and it's rough and rugged up there. There's big rocks. I have lots of pictures of Clouds Peak, and you get to a part just before the top where there's, I'm gonna say, maybe 20 foot wide. We call it the bridge, that you have to go boulder hopping through to get to the very top, which is flat. But off those sides is just sheer drop off. I'm hoping he just found some big boulders and he's just hid down there from the storm. I don't know, he could have twisted his ankle or something. But if you're going to go hiking above timberline, there's basically no trails. Now, I've been on every peak up here. Some of them are very extremely hard to get to the top and back down. It's a lot of work. It's not just for anybody. Of course, Clouds Peak gets picked out because it's the highest peak up in the Bighorns, over 13,000, where the other peaks are basically at 12. And it's popular to go up there. There's a nice trails. There's a couple ways to get to the base of it. Most people start from West Ten Sleep Lake and go up and follow the river creek up to the base, like Lake Helen, Marion, and Misty Moon. But you can also go through Lake Solitude Trail, which is a huge lake, but most people camp down by Misty Moon. So there's a lot of people up there searching for him, on foot, using dogs, helicopters. A local guy from my town is using his own helicopter to go up and look for him. I don't know. I just hope he's found safe. And I can't stress enough how dangerous that area is, especially alone. Now, when I've always done it, I've been in groups, couple people, because you keep an eye on each other. If something does happen, you fall or you hurt yourself, you have others to rely on. And I understand wanting to go out by yourself and doing these hikes, but there's a risk involved in it. So all I can say is I'm praying that he's found safe. I do believe he'll be found. It's been a week now, just about a week. That's a long time, and that area does get a lot of people hiking through it. Especially with social media, it's become very popular, the Bighorns have. I remember years and years ago going up there, and during the week you wouldn't hardly see anybody. It's not like that anymore. Very hard to even not see another person up high. Most of the time we do it, we would get dropped off on the west side. Go up to Clouds Peak or Bomber, which is right next to Clouds Peak, and then walk through Florence Pass down to Soldier Park, and then leave a vehicle at the Hunter Corrals. So there is like many other counties that are involved in this search. And altitude sickness is another big concern, because during the search there's been some people that have gotten hurt and needed medical assistance. So if you're not used to this altitude, you got to consider that, because when you get up there the air is thin. Your heart, your lungs are going to be working harder to get oxygen. So if you're coming from a flat area, give yourself a couple days up there just to get used to the altitude. Take your time. Don't ever be in a hurry. Watch where you place your feet. I can't stress that enough. Even on a trail, you need to constantly looking down to see where you're placing your feet. It's so easy to trip on a little rock or a root that's going across the trail from a tree. Anyways, say some prayers for his family and him, that he's found safely. He is in a very remote, rugged area. And I'm just praying he's found safely. Alright, and this is really weighing on my mind because I know this area so well. So well. There isn't a place I haven't been up there. All the lakes, creeks, and peaks. Bring a paper map, because you're not going to be able to rely on your Google Maps, phone service, or I guess nowadays people use a device and download the maps too, which is fine, but yet you're relying on an electronic device. Always good to have a topo map as a backup for the area you're going to be in, in case your battery runs out or something doesn't work right. Make sure you have the right gear. Food, water, everything else. Sunscreen. You get sunburned up there so fast. Anyway, saying a prayer that he's found soon. I keep checking every couple hours to see what's going on. My prayers go to his family too, because that's got to be hard, wondering where your husband, your father is. I'm praying for your family. All right, everyone, have a great day.